Hello and welcome to the Manual Invite. It is Saturday morning here in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, and we're getting ready for varsity volleyball. The Lancers' first game today will be against the Plum City Blue Devils. And I'll let Mark Kranz. Oh, we're doing the national anthem. Sorry about that. That was actually obviously Pledge of Allegiance. All right, James, you want to take us inside the booth here? I'm Tony Sippert, play-by-play.
And I'm your color, Sam Buck.
And I'm your camera, James Shazer.
All sophomores up here. Sophomore heavy broadcast club. Back to the main floor. And teams are getting ready. And they're going to shake hands and we're ready to go. Plum City was here last year and they're a very good team. I believe they've lost a couple seniors, though, that were on their front line. So we'll see how that plays out, Sam.
Yep.
James will be keeping track of the viewers during the game on our handy little laptop up here. Looks like we got
one, us.
None so far, but all right. And Lancers are out there with Milky, Johannes, Bartles, Albrecht, Hine, and Wenland. And Plum City will serve first. It will be number 15, Taylor Chilson, a senior. And we're ready to go. The invite is underway. Serve is over. Milky with the return. Bartles with the bump set. Wenland blocked. Nice job by Johannes there to recover. Albrecht tips it over, but in the net. So Plum City grabs the first point as Olivia Albrecht catches the net. Serve is over and in. Nice return by Johannes there. Hine sets it over. Number 6. Over to 11. Nice spike, just out though. A call by Jonathan Gamble. Number 11 is Cheyenne Couture. Sam and I remember her from last year. She's a very good spiker.
She is.
They lost, I can't remember her name. She was number 3, but they lost their best front line player. She must have been a senior. Chilson. To number 6, that's Jillian Holt, and Couture with the spike. Nice dig by Johannes, but just too low.
It was a really great effort.
And Jose will come in for Albrecht, as well as Milky for Johannes. Cara Meyer back in the game, or in the game for the first time. Number 7, Rhiannon Kernstock with the serve. Bartles sets it up for Hine. Spike is blocked. Bartles tips it over, and she's in the net. Lancers looking a bit shaky so far.
Yeah, they're definitely not looking their best.
It's the first game of the day.
It's early in the morning, too.
Yeah. Kernstock with the serve. Jose returns. Oh, Bartles, nice set over. Nice shot by Kayla Bartles there.
Sneaky.
Nobody was expecting that, yeah. I believe that Kernstock was the libero last year for Plum City, but now this year it is Kaylee Brockert, a sophomore. So she was probably on their JV team last year because she was only a freshman. It's impressive. Oh, a nice left-handed tip in by Lexi Deasing, a freshman.
There's a big gap in the middle and no one was there.
Yep, Plum City actually has 3 freshmen on their team. That is very impressive. This will be number 14, Jasmine Cannell to serve. Milky to Johanna Meyer, to Cara Meyer. The spike is blocked once again. Bartles back up for Meyer. That one will drop in. Nice job by Cara there. Feel free to text us at the numbers and right next to the scoreboard at the top of your screen. Send us any thoughts you have about the game. Here's Wenland with the jump serve, and that's an ace. Good to see Brooke getting that in on the first time. She was overpowering them the other night against Independence.
Yeah, those jump serves can be really tough to return.
This serve just out. A call made by David Hine.
Our fellow classmate.
Yeah, a bunch of high schoolers doing this tournament. We'll see how that works for line judging. And Couture will serve. Return from Wendland. Meyer sets it up for Wendland. Just out. Plum City regains the lead. Oh, it's 6-4. Never mind.
Up by 2.
Yep. Wendland hits it right back over. Holt up for number 3. Becca Hen. And that goes out of bounds.
Hit it a little too hard.
That is another freshman there, Becca Hen. They also have one more that's on the bench. Caramayo will serve. Over and in. Katura to Holt. Far side to Chilson. That's a bit low. Meyer will serve. Over and in. Katura over to Chilson. That one's also too low. Oh, that was tipped actually by an Emmanuel player. Nice job by Becca Nauman there. Oh, she was just over. Tried to save it. We have a viewer, as James points out to us. Thanks for tuning in. Holt will serve. Here's Wendland. Meyer sets it over, and a nice job by Johanna there. Another sneaky set.
Kernstock thought Holt had it,
Yep.
and vice versa.
Yeah.
It's kind of some miscommunication.
Here's Kayla Bartle serving. Over in. That goes into the net, and a double hit by Holt. It'll be Bartles to serve again. She did not serve at all last year, or at least not regularly. She must have worked on that over the summer, because she's definitely relied on now. And again, Holt can't get that one-handed set over. Bartles with the serve. Holt up for Hen, and that goes right to Milky. Bartles up for Johannes. Nice tip. Way to control there for Plum City. Nauman sets it up for Johannes, and that goes out, but it was tipped, so
Yep.
Lancer point. The Plum City couldn't get the block to stay either in or on the other side of the net. Oh, Bartles overpowers that one. And then there you can see, James, if you want to just keep on this side of the stage, there's the Independence team walking in. Our fourth team it was Blair Taylor last year. It was the same 3 teams in Blair Taylor, but this year it's Loyal Granton. So we'll see. We haven't seen them yet this year, or Blair, or Plum City. So 2 new teams. It'll be exciting to see. That spike from Nauman went out. It's 10-9. Penn with the serve. Milky to Bartles. Johannes left-handed tip over and in. That got line.
Nice location.
Emily Johannes, of course, was a freshman on the varsity team last year. Got decent playing time. She's getting even more this year. She will serve. Serve is... The return goes into the net. Nice job by Johannes. The libero, Rockard, comes back in. Trying to shore up the back line there. See if Emily tries to get this one to arc in the front line. She did. But Holt was there. And a nice tip from Deasing, the freshman. It's 12-10. This is a very tight first set.
Yeah, it is.
Chilson will serve for the second time. Over and in. Milky with a nice return. Bartles up for Wendland. Kind of pokes it over there. And Holt again has some communication problems. Meyer, or Cara Meyer, excuse me, comes in for Milky, the libero. Nauman will serve. In. Holt to Couture, out of bounds. Nice job there. Deasing over. Nice dig from Nauman. Bartles. And oh, Wendland gets blocked by the net.
Really close to being a save. Nice
Really,
save.
really great dig there from Becca Nauman, the senior. The libero Jade Milky comes back in, as well as Sarah Jost, the senior. Kernstock will serve. Over and in. Nice return by Jost. Nice set. And Hines' spike goes out. It'll be Kernstock to serve, looking to tie this set up at 13. Over and in. Jost with the return. Nice job by Bartles there. No one to really set it to. Bartles with the set over, but Couture is right there. Here's Couture on the spike. Ouch. Oh, they're calling a tip.
I saw it.
Nice job.
This is a good call by the refs. There was a tip.
David Hine had the call there. Good to see. Here's Kernstock again. Over and in. Jost. And that'll go into the net. Nice job by Bartles, and Hine can't reach it. Again, feel free to text us at the number in the top, at the top of your screen, or one of the numbers at the top of your screen. Give us Sam and I thoughts about the games or about the broadcast. If there's communication difficulties, you can tell us. And yep, that's about it. We also have a Twitter account at ILHS Sports that will be used in case of technical difficulties. So if you want to follow us there, just in case of an emergency up here, that would really help. Plum City up 2 now. Nice job by Couture. A really impressive, almost backline spike.
Really nice.
Yep. And Joe Lau calls timeout. Sam, what do you think the Lancers need to do to get their composure back?
Well, I don't know. They just haven't really been their best so far this game.
Yeah.
They just
All around, it's just kind of seemed different than
to put
past
it bluntly.
games. To put it bluntly, yeah.
Whole minute timeout here. The Emmanuel Invite consists of 4 teams, and I believe everybody plays each other once, so that's 6 games. Last year it ended up being a championship game between Plum City and Emmanuel in the last game, so that was pretty exciting. Plum City playing all the early games today, I've heard, because they have to get back to Plum City, I think maybe for another invite. Milky. And Bartle sets it over. Nice kill. Johanna Meyer comes in for Emily Hine.
That was in just the right spot.
Yep.
It was a perfect set over.
Plum City doesn't really know what to do with those, I can tell. Here's Johanna Meyer with the serve. Brockert to Holt. Chilson tries to get it over, but no dice.
No dice.
And Johanna Meyer will try to serve and get this thing tied up. Over and in. Brockert's return goes off the knuckles of Kernstock, and we're tied up. Johanna will serve again. That was in. And an ace.
I can see how Brocker would think that would be out.
Yep.
That was really close.
Add some outside curve to it. Here's Meyer's serve. Nice return by Hen. Giesing up for Couture. Meyer to Milky. Over to Wendland. The drive into the net. We're up to 2. Oh, do we have 3 total?
Two viewers.
2 viewers right now? Nice. Thank you for waking up at 9 a.m. on a Saturday morning just to watch this. Milky to Meyer. And Bartles, that was out. Bartles tried to poke it past everybody. Not really a spike, but it's a hard hit. Serve is over and in. Milky to Meyer. Wendland out. Lancers got to find their spikes here.
Down 2 now.
Start getting them in. Over. Kara Meyer tries to tip that over with the right hand, and it gets blocked.
Yeah, there's no one there to save that.
And Becca Hen was in the net for Plum City, so that'll go back over to Emmanuel. That means the score will be 19-17. Yep. Here's Wendland's jump serve. That'll be in. And it rolls off a Kernstock double hit. Got her in the forearm and on the upper arm. That's what that jump serve does. It's got so much spin. It's like a
actually, yeah, it doesn't really have any spins. It's kind of like a knuckleball in baseball.
Yeah,
Just zigzags.
No spin. That's what I meant. Here it is again. Ace. And if, say you were watching from the stage's point of view, it does look like a knuckleball. It's got some just really strange curve to it. It's not like a curveball that's fixed every time. It
just moves
different.
all over the place.
Yep. I suppose Brooke knows how to locate it, which really can be killer. Lancers retake the lead here. And that was a nice return there by Kernstock. Meyer up for Johannes. Spike in. That wasn't that even part of a spike,
yeah, it
but
wasn't very powerful.
Miscommunication.
It was right in the spot.
Yep. Well, I still think a Plum City player could have gotten that. Just miscommunication kills you. Here's Brooke Wendland. 4 jump serves in a row. Nice. Way to get him in, Brooke. Couture with the spike, and that was out. Not the greatest view for me here. I should probably sit up. Timeout, Plum City. Lancers up 3 in this first set of the Emmanuel Invite. I believe we played best of 3. Best of 5 seems excessive.
Because there's a lot of games.
Yep. And Sam, what do you think Plum City's done well so far to hang around with this Lancer team?
They've been landing their spikes pretty well. That's for sure. I don't know, just kind of good returns, good spikes.
Yeah, they've really neutralized the Lancers' form of offense. Everything was getting blocked earlier in the game.
Yeah, good blocks. That's another thing. They're blocking a lot of, Brooks and Kara's. They're 2 main spikers, pretty much.
Yep. And Johannes. And Nauman. Here's Brooke again, trying to get 5 jump serves to land in a row. Ooh, and that goes out. 22-20. A very exciting finish is being set up right now. We'd like to thank James Shazer for our camera work today. Couture with the serve over. Nice return by Joe, taking charge there. Johannes with the kill.
And that spike was almost straight down.
That was the best one I've seen all game.
She had a great angle on that.
She didn't try to go cross court like diagonally at all.
Nope.
She went straight, and it worked. And Kara Meyer will try to close out the set. She needs to get 2 points. 10, right to Meyer. Albrecht in. And Johannes finds the spot again. Emily Johannes is having a very good set.
Yeah, and sometimes those softer spikes are what you need rather than the hard ones.
They confuse the other team. Meyer will serve for the set point. Holt to Chilson. Meyer to the other Meyer. Far side Chilson. That goes out. Way to lay off it, Kara. And Lancers take the first set 25-20.
Almost went for it, but ended up making the better call.
Yep. They'll switch sides, and we'll bring at least one more.
I don't know. Do you think they'll play a friendly third if the Lancers win the next one?
If it goes quick enough. I think they're on a schedule.
No, they
here.
won't, James. James is shaking his head.
When I was told being a line judge, he just said 2 matches.
Two sets?
2
Two
sets.
sets?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Even if you split, they leave it.
Really?
The standings are based on sets,
Yeah.
not matches won. I
Oh.
remember this last year because Emmanuel and Plum City had both won 3 and lost 1 through their first 2 games, and then they ended up playing like I think 3 sets in the final match last
That's
year.
interesting.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Thanks, James.
Thank you, James. Lancers without a couple players today. Caitlin Sandine is still injured. And Laura Nauman is not here. She is a call-up from JV. She plays mostly JV. But she has been called up to varsity and played a little bit last game. Again, you can text us at the number at the top of your screen. I keep wanting to say top right corner, but it isn't. It's right next to the scoreboard. It's a bit in the lights right now. Jamie, there we go. Yeah, text either Samurai with thoughts about the game or about the broadcast, or just Go Lancers. That's typically what it is.
Yeah, typically.
And if you want to include who you are, we'll give you a shout out on the air. But if you don't.
Don't need to. Don't feel pressured.
Yep. So the Lancers take the first set there, and we're getting ready to play a second. Coach Heidi Lau from the JV team, JV head coach, is here today, helping out April Sito. Oh, April Sito is not here. Never mind. Helping out her dad, Coach Joe Lau. It's kind of cool to see father and daughter coaching the top two teams for us. Plum City back on the court. Still waiting for the Lancers. Oh, April Sito is here. Sorry, I didn't see her.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see her either. She's hiding back there.
Yep. In a jersey. She's going to start playing. No.
Nope.
We should get Heidi out there. They would know.
Oh, yeah.
They would know that we had a college senior on the court. All right, we are ready to go. Lancer's starting lineup is Wenlin, Meyer, Albrecht, Bartles, Milky, as she comes in, and Johannes. Lancers will serve first. It'll be Emily Johannes. Johannes into the net. But not the start the Lancers wanted.
Yeah, it's kind of disappointing.
That's all right.
When your first serve goes into the net. That's all right. They'll shake it off.
Shake it off. Shilson will serve. Line drive. Bartles over to Wenlin, and she is in the net. Shilson will serve. Over and in. Johannes gets it to Wenlin. The drive. Shilson takes it, even though it probably would have been out. Couture into the net. And Beckenhausen gets ready to come in for Jaden Milky. Here's Olivia Albrecht serving. Brockert to Couture, and Kernstock gets that slice bump over. Nauman with the spike, blocked, and Albrecht cannot recover.
Almost got it, just a little too late.
Yep, Albrecht will come out for Jose, and Milky... Well, is she coming in or not? There we go. And Johannes goes out. Oh, sorry, that was kind of obscure because James doesn't have the camera over there.
Yeah.
Kernstock over. Jose. Bartles far side to Wenlin, blocked, but nice job by Taro there. And Beckenhausen can't get that third bump over. Plum City starts off well, 4-1. Kernstock will serve. Over. Jose. Bartles bump set to Wenlin, and again blocked.
Plum City's really blocking their spikes well.
Plum City's got very tall or just great jumpers. Deasing, the freshman, she's very tall, almost as tall as Carr, I think. And Holt hits that over. Nauman. Back set by Bartles, and Meyer's spike goes out.
Just out.
So the Lancers are reeling here, 6-1. Hopefully they find their footing before Coach Lau has to use a timeout. Jose to Bartles, backline drive from Milky. Couture with the spike, and just out. And the Lancers get the break they need. Meyer for Meyer on the sub there. Johanna Meyer will serve. Over and in. Rocker gets to Holt, who gets it to Deasing. Left-handed tip. Nice job by Meyer there. That took some focus. Jose. Meyer, backline drive from Milky. Almost drops. Couture with the hit over. Nice job by Milky. And Couture hits it down again, though. Lancers could really use a block right about now.
Yeah. Couture definitely proving to be, again, one of their best frontline players.
Yeah, I think the Lancers have enough good spikers this year, but they're definitely missing Rachel Shazer in the blocks department.
Oh, yeah.
Ready to go. Cannell is waiting for the...
Something's going on over there.
I think the protective cover fell off the pole on the far side.
Ooh.
We should get a new volleyball net.
Oh, yeah.
It's working fine, I guess. Lancers and Blue Devils meeting in the huddle. Lancers down 2-7 here in the second set. Pretty quiet game here. Definitely not like a nighttime game. Yep, crowd not so full today.
Well, it is early in the morning.
Yep.
A lot of the dormies probably aren't even up yet.
Yep. I know. James has to work at 6:30 on Saturdays. I do not envy you, James. Cannell gets it over. Jose. Set from Johanna Meyer, and the spike drops in. There we go. Johannes comes in for Milky. And Wendland will serve. Wendland with a nice serve, but an even better return there. Couture over to Wendland. Meyer back set to Nautman. And Nautman was in the net. I did not see that one.
Neither did I. That caught me by surprise.
Couture will serve. Meyer hits it out. First sign of communication problems for the Lancers there.
Yeah, I think Emily Johannes should have had that one.
Yep. Gotta call off your teammates sometimes. And Coach Joe Lau calls timeout. Other manual sports today include, there's a grade school cross-country meet here today for Messiah and other grade schools throughout the Dairyland Conference, I guess you could call it. And soccer, the soccer team has a game today. That's about it.
It's kind of boring in the fall besides volleyball.
Yep. Well, and regular cross-country meets are exciting, but
Yeah.
we don't usually get a grade school one here. Once about every, 5 years?
Yep.
Couture will serve. Over and in. Wendland to Meyer. Back set to Nautman. That'll be a kill. Albrecht comes in for Jose. And Nautman will serve. Becca Nautman will serve here. Over in. Kernstock to Holt, and she is in the net. Coach Joe Lau yelling at his players to block it, and I agree. We haven't seen many blocks today.
He's yelling with a smile on his face, though. He did.
All right. Holt and Bartles, nice save. Wendland hits it over. Chilson gets over. Nice tip by Meyer. Good recovery. Nauman to Meyer, far side Johannes, out. Milky comes back in as the serve goes back over to Plum City. Holt to Wendland. Meyer sets it up, and nice job by Johannes. Will that drop? No.
Pretty close.
Yes.
Lancers down 6.
Holt over. Wendland to Meyer, and Bartle sets it pretty far back there. Chilson goes into the net. Caleb Bartles will serve here. Into the net. She says, my bad.
Lip readings.
What?
Lip readings from the booth.
Oh, yeah. Experts up here. Becca Hen also goes in the net, so we're back to where we were. Differential of 5.
Yep.
Lancer serve.
See if they can get something going here.
Johannes serves it in. Nice kill by Meyer. Cara Meyer was having none of that.
Straight, that was with authority.
She had
right
one
there.
like that the other night. I just watched a replay of it today on the news. There's also the crowd in there from when we got the cameraman to turn.
That was really fun.
And Johannes' serve goes out.
Ooh.
So we're back to 5. Here's Chilson. Bartle sets it up for Wendland here, and it's out.
Oh.
Sharp angle there. Chilson will serve again. Nice tip down, but nice job by Bartles as well. Wendland gets it over. Here's Couture on the spike. Milky gets it after that tip. Wendland hits it. Returned easily, but miscommunication between Giesing and Kernstock, the freshman and senior respectively, leads to a point for the Lancers. Here's Olivia Albrecht. That'll be in. Holt sets it up for Giesing, left-handed. Oh, and Bartles cannot handle that.
Lancers have really got to make a dent in this lead, or Plum City might just go with it.
I keep saying it, but I think we need a block.
Yeah.
Plum City's getting every single spike over, and our back line is probably getting pretty beat up. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but Bartles up for Nauman, a bit behind her, so she's got to drive it. And there's the block, but it goes out. Nice job by Meyer. Cara Meyer, of course, tore her ACL in basketball last year, so she did her recovery, and it's impressive that she's back already.
Yeah, I heard that.
She got injured in about March, and it's September, so that's, let me think. It's about a 6-month recovery, which I think is about the quickest you can get back from an ACL. And Wendland hits that out. I heard that Cara might not be playing volleyball this year.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Then she was back.
Well, this is really they've just been getting a lot of their hits out. They've been having trouble keeping them in.
Yep. Lancers are just not playing very well this set. They're going to need a pretty large comeback here. Need some better communication and front line play. We'll see. Plum City, on the other hand, is playing very well. Their serves are getting in, and their spikes are getting past the front line blockers.
Thanks to Couture, mostly.
Yeah. I mean, it could be the Lancers' problem that they're not blocking, or it could just be that Plum City's playing really well. Kernstock will serve. Here we go. Lancers down 8. Over and in. Jose. The bump set from Bartles. Brook drives it. Holt sets it up for Coutura. It's tipped, and nice job by Bartles there. Will it get over? No.
Again, really close to being a save.
Yeah, very, very close to being a block, too. Meyer almost had that. Kernstock to Milky on the return. Wendland with the spike. Nice job by Brockert. But she's not going to get that one. Brooke spikes it. Brockert returns, and Brooke spikes it again. That time, she could not get it.
Lancers still down 8, though. They really need to get something going here.
Need a rally. Need a JV scoring streak of 10.
Yeah.
Like we see all the time. Or serving streak of 10.
Oh, that JV team.
And that goes off of, number 4. She has not been in. Taylor Whipple, it goes off of her shoulders. Meyer to Brockert on the return. Coutura, they're saying it's out. That's a controversial call. I did not see it.
I thought it looked out to me.
And Mr. Johannes is going to call it in.
Change the call?
Tough call there. Here's Cannell on the serve. And Joseph's return is it's a bit overpowered. Lancers down 9. It's getting close to ending.
Can they do it? We'll see.
Cannell. Milky on the return. Far side, Wendland. In! That might be the spark of life this team needs.
It was a great spike.
Great spike of life. No.
Spike of
Terrible. James face palms.
Our puns.
Just awful. Okay. Here's Wendland. That was a very loud set there by Cannell. This is what the Lancers need right now. A typical bump set spike. They can't convert. Hen gets it over. Meyer sets it up for Nauman again. And out. Couture will try to finish off this set if she can just get a serving streak of 4. Over and in. Meyer back set to Jose, who sets it over. Hen with a nice spike. Nice job by Brooke to dig it out. Nauman gets blocked. She gets it right back. And Johannes finds line. Even the Plum City coach admits it there.
That was nice. That looked really good.
I did not expect that. Lancers have the serve back over. It will be Becca Nauman, the senior.
They need 8s tied up.
Yep. Serve is over and in. Coutura. And here's the spike from Hen. Nice job by Nauman there. Unconventional, but it works. Bartles with a nice hit. And that set from Holt goes out. Jillian Holt has been on the court for the majority of the game. And I think she's starting to deteriorate in her play a little bit.
Might be getting tired.
Yep. Nauman gets it in. Coutura to Holt. Yep, that sack goes over. I don't think that was intended. That one's good. Chilson with the spike. Blocked. Nice job. Back set from Albrecht. I don't know if that was intended or not, but she hit it off the outside of her right hand, and it goes to a player who was not expecting to return it. Lancers only down 6 here. Becca Nauman's just got to get these in. We're not looking for aces right now. And that's in. Brockert. Holtz has to back up. And Hen hits it out. Oh, that gets the Independence coach in the back of the head. Shots fired.
Shots
Plum
fired.
City Independence game.
Revenge.
Nauman gets it in. That's the most important thing right now. Holt over to Kernstock. Back line hit. Meyer up for Johannes. Nice return by Brockert there. Or not return, way to dig it out. And that hit by Hen goes into the net. Lancers have some life, and the Plum City coach, Nanette Murray, tries to kill it by calling timeout.
Oh, you think they can do it? They've been doing pretty well so far.
Yeah, the Lancers, well,
They're on a streak. They're on a streak just now.
Lancers are finally finding life. Took a while. Nauman's just got to keep getting these serves in, and the team can just keep playing well. We'll see. Coach Jolau claps them out of the timeout. Got me fired up.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, Nauman will still be serving. She's at a streak of 4. Halfway to tying it up from where she was. Nauman's serve is in. Holt will set it up far side. Chilson blocked by Albrecht. Olivia's having a very good set right now. Set from Albrecht goes to Bartles and a point for the Lancers. A double. Obviously the ball landed, but the Plum City was also in the net. And the far line judge, he was just like, yeah.
Let's just keep it going.
Both. Plum City with the return here. Rocker gets it over, calls off Kernstock. Johannes, nice spike. That got by 2 players. I don't know how that happened. And we're within 2.
Lancers really seem to be getting their momentum back. The kind we've been seeing in their past few games.
Yeah. This is Nauman's 7th serve in a row. In. Holt to Chilson. Almost blocked, and Plum City gets what they need. Milky comes back in. Nice job by Nauman. 7th serve streak. Holt will serve it in. Lancers need to get the serve right back here. And they're blocked. Nice job by Wendland. Back set for Albrecht. The spike in! Olivia Albrecht. And Kayla Bartles will serve. We're only down 2.
Great. Got a lot of speed on it.
Yeah, that was a very
That was
good
a hard
spike.
spike.
Olivia was on JV last year and was very impressive there. Now she's moved up to varsity and has a pretty big role for her first year. Bartles far side to Johannes. Soft step, but Holt knew what was coming. Holt sets it over. Bartles up for Carmeyer, and that is out.
Ooh.
That was out. Not good to see.
Tough break.
That was the right spot to go, but just out. Again, Lancers need to serve right back here. They cannot let Hen get more than one serve. Wendland to Bartles. Far side, Johannes. Nice dig by Hen. Bartles back set for Albrecht. Olivia gets the ball again. Olivia Albrecht showing up here.
Let's see 2 tied up.
Yep, and Johannes is up. Johannes is serving, which we could see an ace from her. Let's see if Johannes does the jump serve. I don't think so. Nope. But it's in. Katura. And that will be an ace. By our understanding. I gotta look that up.
I'm pretty sure it's an ace. I'm pretty sure it's an ace.
They're only down 1, and of course the Lancers bench is fired up because they were scared that they might lose by 8.
Yeah, it was quite the rally.
Yes.
Becca Nauman led it.
Becca Nauman saved us.
Yeah, and when you think of Lancers servers, like the names that come to mind are like
Wendland.
Emily Johannes, Brooke Wendland.
Johanna.
Yeah, Johanna Meyer. You don't really think of Becca, but she
solid
showed up.
server.
She showed up.
And Johannes will try to serve and tie it up here. (23-22). Plum City's got the lead. They just need 2 more points, but the Lancers only need 3 now. That service in! Ace! Not what Plum City wanted.
And I think at this point in the game, you just rather be safe than sorry. Just go for that.
It's about 2 feet out, you go for it.
Yeah.
I would not take chances. Tied up. Johannes just gets that one in. Backline hit from Couture. Nice shot by Bartles. Set over from Wendland. And that set goes out of the reach of Chilson. And we've got a set point here. Johannes, wouldn't an ace be fitting?
Ooh, yeah.
Jump serve. No. And that'll get in. Chilson. Holt. Back set to Couture. Milky's got that.
It's their chance.
Here's Wendland. Left-handed spike. Oh, nice shot by Brockert. Oh,
Ooh.
Milky tries to save that. Nice job by Kernstock there. And we're tied at 24.
It's win by 2, so
Yep, of course.
next point,
Next point does not decide this.
it's like add in kind of.
Oh, yeah.
for tennis.
Advantage in
Advantage
tennis, yeah. Meyer sets it over. This is what Plum City needs, a typical Plumstead spike kill. And they knock it. That's out.
Good call by Jaden Milky.
Yep, Couture, rare hit out. And it will be Olivia Albrecht trying to close this out. Here's Olivia. In. Brockert. And Giesing tips it. And that'll be the set for the Lancers. I believe that was a lift.
Yep. Prolonged contact with the ball.
26-24. The Lancers have 2 wins and no losses. They come back from being 8 down. A 6-point streak with the serving of Becca Nautman really helps them.
Yeah, that game can really be contributed to Becca for getting those in.
And Olivia at the end.
And
there.
Olivia, yep.
had some very good spikes.
The whole team really
James
put
up
into
here
it.
cheering for his cousin, Olivia.
Yep.
Thanks for tuning in to this first game of the invite. The next one will be brought to you in about, 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
It's probably going to go pretty fast.
Let's not even do closing.
Yeah, we probably
We'll
should.
be back eventually. It might be us, some new guys. We'll see.
Yep.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yep.